Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
NPA carrier killed in joint military police operation in Negros Occidental. Santa Margarita Samar attains stable internal peace and security status. Pag-asa raises signal number 1 as LPA develops into tropical depression aghoon. DSWD supports PBBM's call to help eligible COS and JO workers. Good day everyone, as well to our troops at Camp Emilio Ginaldo, Quezon City. Today is Friday, May 24, and we will bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. I am Rolf Suzon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And for the brief overview of our stories, the 790 Infantry Masilagan Battalion, in collaboration with police forces, successfully neutralized a New People's Army member in a recent operation in Sitio Manaysay, Barangay Cambayobo, Calatrava, Negros Occidental. The operation resulted in the death of J.J. Redobles, identified as local carrier and unit militia member of the dismantled North Negros Front. The joint operation, based on actionable intelligence from local civilians, also led to the recovery of an M16 assault rifle, a hand grenade, and various other military supplies. Moreover, Lieutenant Colonel Arnel Calawogan praised the troops for their precision and speed, reaffirming the battalion's dedication to peace and security in the region.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
Santa Margarita in Samar Province has been declared as having stable internal peace and security status. The declaration was made by the 43rd Infantry Battalion in the 803rd Infantry Brigade of the Philippine Army, led by Mayor Felix Panganoron. The officials received the SIP status due to the absence of non-violent activities and New People's Army sightings for over a year, successful local peace engagements, and the surrender of former rebel members. Santa Margarita is the third municipality in Samar Province to receive the said status, joining the Tarangnan and Pagsanghan.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
For other updates, let us hear from Jait regarding the Mayor of Lalo engages with MBLT-10 for collaborative security efforts.
The Marine Battalion Landing Team 10 of the 4th Marine Brigade welcome Honorable Florante Anteng Pascual, Mayor of Lalo, for a special visit to their headquarters in Sitio Burubur, Barangay Magapit, Lalo, Cagayan. During the visit, Mayor Pascual participated in various activities, including a guest book signing, a ceremonial stone filing, and camp facility tour. The unit also presented its semi-annual accomplishment report, highlighting its contributions to maintaining Lalo as a safe and secure municipality. The visit aimed to strengthen the partnership between Marine Battalion Landing Team 10 and the local government unit of Lalo, fostering greater cooperation on community development and security initiatives. This is Jade reporting for AFP Community News, One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Jade.
DWDD Armed Forces.
For other development story, the Philippine Navy is set to deploy its lead landing dock for the upcoming 29th Rim of the Pacific or RIMPAC exercise scheduled from June 26 to August 2 in Hawaii. According to Philippine Navy spokesperson Commander John Percy Alcos, a send-off ceremony for the lead landing dock will be held at Naval Operating Base in Subic, Zambales on June 2, 2024. He also emphasized the significance of the RIMPAC exercise, stating that the Philippines is among the 29 countries participating in the massive naval exercises. Commander Alcos said that it is one of the biggest, if not the largest, naval exercises in the world.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner Jr. expressed the support for President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s priorities for the province of Tawi-Tawi. General Browner accompanied the President on his visit to Tawi-Tawi yesterday, where President Marcos emphasized his administration's focus on inclusive governance and sustainable development for the province. He and other officials participated in the President's dialogue with local leaders and community representatives to address the key issues. According to AFP AFP Public Affairs Office Chief Colonel Sir Sex Trinidad, the Commander-in-Chief's visit symbolizes the military support for promoting peace, nation building, socio-economic progress, and the welfare of the people.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
For other report, let us receive from Gina regarding the Philippine Army supports the new Maritime Defense Initiative with CADC.
Yes, Rolf, the Philippine Army will play a crucial role in the military's adoption of the comprehensive archipelagic defense concept, designed to protect the country's extensive maritime territories. Army Chief Lieutenant General Roy Galido emphasized the necessity of land forces in securing naval and air bases, ensuring the safety of assets and personnel during maintenance and operations. He also highlighted the importance of sustaining protection for these assets and described the CADC as a holistic national approach in safeguarding Philippine territory and interests. Moreover, the AFP will focus on enhancing 5 major defensive capabilities: cyber systems, air interdiction, surface and subsurface defense, missile systems, and support systems. This is Gina reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Gina.
DWDD Armed Forces.
The National Amnesty Commission and Philippine National Police are set to sign a memorandum of agreement regarding the implementation of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s amnesty proclamation for former rebels. According to NAC, the ceremonial signing of the agreement will take place on May 30, led by NAC Chairperson Lea Tanodra Armamento and PNP Chief Police General Romel Francisco Marbil. The agreement includes the PNP's assistance in vetting the amnesty applicants at both the local and national levels. Additionally, the PNP will recognize safe conduct passes issued by the NAC to applicants, ensuring their safety from arrest while their applications are being processed except for crimes not covered by amnesty.
DWDD
For our national news, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration raised signal number 1 over Eastern Samar. The Nagat Islands, Siargao Islands, and Bukas Grande Islands where minimal to minor impacts from strong winds are possible. This was after the low pressure area east of Surigao del Sur has developed into a tropical depression and has been named Aghon. According to the Pagasa, Aghon packs a maximum sustained winds of 45 km per hour near the center and gusts up to 55 km per hour. It was last monitored 340 km east of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur, traveling west-northwest at 30 km per hour.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
On the other line, let us hear from JR regarding the Viscom launches mobile e-learning hub project in Mandaue City.
Visayas Command, in partnership with various government agencies, has initiated the pilot testing of the mobile e-learning hub project in Barangay Cabancalan, Mandaue City. These collaborative efforts aim to provide accessible and high-quality educational resources to communities with limited access to learning facilities and digital technology. The mobile e-learning hub, housed in a container van, is equipped with computer sets and learning portals, offering learners access to a variety of educational materials. Furthermore, BISCOM Commander Lieutenant General Fernando M. Reyeg, Philippine Army, expressed the vision to create a future where education knows no boundary. This is JR reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, JR.
DWDD National News.
DSWD Undersecretary for General Administration and Support Services Group Edward Justin Orden assured the agency's support to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s call to aid eligible contract of service and job order workers get civil service eligibility for permanent positions. It can be recalled that President Marcos extended the engagement of COS and JO workers in government until the end of 2025. Orden shared the agency is doing efforts through its Human Resource Management and Development Service to comply with the Civil Service Commission's Memorandum Circular 04 Series of 2024, which grants the career service eligibility preferences rating to specific workers in government agencies based on their length of service and work performance. He also added that Secretary Rex Gatchalian gave him directives to provide training opportunities to their personnel and ensure a conducive working environment for them.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine Postal Corporation rolled out its first Kadiwa pop-up store at the Central Mail Exchange Center in Pasay City today, May 24. PhilPost Postmaster General Luis Carlos said that the Kadiwa stores offer affordable and quality food for the employees and residents of the area. Among those being sold are vegetables, fruits, rice, eggs, smoked fish, dry fish, buttered juices, and other food products. Carlos underscored that the PhilPo is committed in helping the farmers and small business owners as it works closely with the Department of Agriculture to address the country's food security issue.
Armed Forces Radio.
For more updates on Southern Station, let us hear from Beth about the Third ID celebrates its 50th anniversary.
The 3rd Infantry Spearhead Division commemorated its 50th founding anniversary at Camp General Macario B. Peralta Jr. in Hamindan, Capiz yesterday. The celebration was attended by Lieutenant General Roy M. Galido, Commanding General of the Philippine Army, the guest of honor, and the speaker. He recognized exemplary unit and personnel for their dedication to duty and service to the nation. Moreover, in his keynote address, he praised Spearhead troopers for their role enhancing national security and contributing to the peace and the progress of the Visayas region. This is Beth Tanyata reporting, AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Beth Tanyete.
DWDD National News.
For other development story, the Manila representative Benvenido Abante Jr. is pushing for a ban on applications controlled by foreign adversaries in the country. Abante filed in the House of Representatives the House Bill 10489, which seeks to prohibit the distribution, maintenance, and update of any app controlled by a foreign adversary within the Philippines. The measure will allow the President to determine any foreign country to be an adversary or a threat to the country's national security and territorial integrity. Abante sought the passage of the bill following his concern over the popular social media app TikTok, controlled by China-based ByteDance, allegedly collecting sensitive user data, enabling the Chinese government to influence and shape the public opinion.
DWDD National
Camarines
News.
Sur Representative Luis Raymond Villafuerte Jr. appealed for a long-term care program to keep the elderly productive and resilient against illnesses and other risks associated with old age. Villafuerte Jr. encouraged the lawmakers in the Congress to pass a bill requiring the local government units to work with concerned agencies on establishing and running a long-term quality care program for elderly Filipinos to keep them within the mainstream of the Philippine society in their senior years. He also emphasized that the national plan for promoting quality and long-term care and services for the senior citizens to keep them active and highly productive in society is essential to President Ferdinand Marcos' vision for a prosperous nation where no Filipino is left behind.
Armed Forces Radio.
For other updates, let us hear from Meljoy regarding the Philippine Air Force NOLCOM chiefs push for enhanced surveillance infrastructure in Batanes.
ROF, the Commanding General of the Philippine Air Force, Lieutenant General Stephen P. Pareño, Philippine Air Force, accompanied by Lieutenant General Fernil G. Buca, Philippine Air Force, Commander of Northern Luzon Command, alongside key Philippine Air Force officers, visited Naval Detachment Mavules in Batanes Province on May 22, 2024 to assess and address the security needs of the northernmost regions of the Philippines. The inspection aimed to update Lieutenant General Pareño on the current security situation and identify gaps in maritime domain awareness. The leaders focused on the need to install air and surface radars on the islands, crucial for enhancing surveillance and ensuring the security of the country's maritime territories. During the visit, Lieutenant General Pareño and Lieutenant General Buca highlighted the urgent need to repair and construct vital facilities, including helipads at Naval Detachment Mavules. These upgrades are essential to ensuring that defense outposts are fully equipped to protect the Batanes Island Group and other critical maritime zones. The commanders also made a courtesy call to Batanes Governor Marilu H. Caycor, enforcing the military's commitment to collaborating with local government units to strengthen regional security and development. In recognition of his support for the defense and security of the northern maritime areas, Lieutenant General Buca awarded the Northern Maritime Medal to Lieutenant General Pareño. This honor acknowledges Lieutenant General Pareño's significant contributions to enhancing the operational readiness and capability of the Maritime Defense Forces. Northern Luzon Command, together with the Philippine Air Force, will relentlessly pursue every measure to fortify our northern defenses, ensuring the safety and sovereignty of our territorial waters. This is Meljoy Nesho reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Meljoy.
DWDD National News.
For other news, Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero shared that his first mission as Senate President is to put the chamber in order. In regard to this, Escudero vows to bridge the gap among the members of the Senate who were hurt during the recent change in leadership. During kapihan sa Senado yesterday, the Senate President and he thinks himself as an instrument to reach the different and the seemingly incompatible perspectives, opinions, and needs instead of a leader. Escudero stressed that his job is to ensure the smooth flow of the Senate, finish their tasks, and take care of their institution and its employees.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Agrarian Reform will grant certificates of land ownership awards and electronic titles to a total of 4,271 agrarian reforms beneficiaries from the SOC Sergeant today, May 24. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. will present the issuance of 4,351 clomas and e-titles, comprising a total of 5,918.44 hectares of land to the ARBs in Coronadal City, South Cotabato. Their Secretary Conrado Estrada III said the distribution of titles is a realization of the long-held aspirations of the grantees to own the land they are titling. Estrada added that the initiative is part of the agency's regular comprehensive agrarian reform program in the support of parcelization of lands for individual titling project.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
For more updates, let us hear from Jai regarding the DICT provides free Wi-Fi kit to 11 ID headquarters in Sulu.
The Department of Information Communications and Technology Office, Provincial Office of Sulu, facilitated the provision of a free Wi-Fi kit at Headquarters 11th Infantry Alakdan Division, Camp Teodolfo Bautista, Barangay Busbus, Sulu. Lieutenant Colonel Jose Charles Dennis Suganov, Assistant Chief of Staff for Command, Control, Communication, and Cyber System, expressed gratitude on the behalf of the command. This marks the third time the DICT has provided free Wi-Fi kits to the division since 2023, enhancing communication services within the camp. Moreover, Major General Ignatius N. Patrimonio, commander of 11th ID and Joint Task Force Orion, also commended the department for their efforts in improving communication services in the province. This is Jai reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Jai.
DWDD National News.
Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco expressed his confidence the readiness of Mindanao to accept more tourists from across the globe. According to Frasco, the country has been promoting tourism-ready areas in Mindanao in a strategic approach with the help of relevant security office through the process. Relatedly, the Secretary headed the Bukidnon to introduce the various destinations and experience Northern Mindanao has to offer under the newly launched North Min Philippine Experience Program, Culture, Heritage, and Art Caravan.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Tourism expressed its gratitude to the United States' decision to lower its travel alert in 4 key Mindanao destinations. Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco said that the move will attract more foreign tourists to the stigma-ridden region. Just recently, the State Department updated its travel advisory for the Philippines to reflect the rescinding of the state of national emergency in Mindanao. The U.S. eased its warning for travel in Davao City, Davao del Norte Province, Siargao Island, and the Dinagat Islands to Alert Level 2, which means to exercise increased caution from Alert Level 3 or advising to reconsider travel.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
Let us hear more updates from Mitch regarding the AFP buy donates laptop to 6CRG to boost social media engagement and mission support.
The Armed Forces and Police Mutual Benefit Association Incorporated, or AFP MBI, has donated a brand new laptop to the 6th Civil Relations Group, CRS-AFP, enhancing the unit's social media capabilities to support its mission. Lieutenant Commander Ron Riel B. Grimpola, 6CRG Group Commander, expressed his gratitude, highlighting the laptop's role in strengthening their social media presence and connecting meaningfully with stakeholders. The production team of 6CRG will use the laptop for creating digital content, including posts, graphics, and videos to better showcase activities and updates. Retired Colonel Alex E. Asuncion Jr., the AFP MBI Palawan branch manager, emphasized AFP MBI's commitment in supporting uniformed personnel and their families, anticipating the positive impacts on 6CRG's online engagement. This donation is part of AFP MBI's broader initiative to empower military and police units nationwide through resources and assistance. And that's the latest update. This is Mitch reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Mitch.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
For Mandaluyong updates, let us hear from Ella regarding the Mandaluyong City Police holds a community outreach program.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Community Affairs and Development Section of Mandaluyong City Police conducted a community outreach program in Barangay Addition Hills, Mandaluyong City. Under the leadership of Police Colonel Mary Grace Madayag as Chief of Police, the station distributes food packs and vitamins to the participants who attended the said activity. Likewise, the Mandaluyong City personnel, together with the Joint Task Force 11 CMO Battalion, led by 2nd Lieutenant Denver Corum, Philippine Army, also conducted a dialogue and lectures on Bausi Law, Safe Spaces Act, Republic Act 11313, drug awareness, and among others. Such activities in relation to Joint Community Civil Relation Program is part of 12 clusters of National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict or NTF-LCAC. This is Ella Mercado reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Ella.
DWDD National News.
The Climate Change Commission emphasized the role of women in the fight against climate change. According to CCC Vice Chairperson and Executive Director Robert E.A. Borge, the agency is working towards a more inclusive and effective approach to tackling the environmental challenges. Borge said the CCC is committed to promote gender mainstreaming in all aspects of its work and recognizes the importance of women's representation in transformative climate action. In regard to this, he said that the Commission is working with various stakeholders to mainstream gender-responsive climate actions and legal frameworks.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our audience in Facebook page AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in next week for more updates, same time and same station. Again, this is Rolf Susan for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga